You know how closets, whether you have a big closet or a small closet, they just get like cluttered? Today, you'll learn how to organize your closet in a way that sticks. This is a 4-step process I've used on my own closet, on my teenagers' closets, and it's worked really well for us. So I'm excited to share it with you. Step one is to sort. This is usually a dreaded step. I have seen a lot of videos out there, and I've done it myself, where you just pile everything onto your bed and then you go through and decide one by one what you want to keep. I tend to find that really overwhelming. Every time I do that, I'm exhausted about halfway through and I don't want to finish. Let me show you a way to simplify that and speed it up. You're going to take one category of clothing at a time and throw it on your bed. So this could look like all my pants, or maybe just all my jeans, all my t-shirts. Let's just say for the heck of it, we started with jeans. I bet you 20% of your jeans you wear 80% of the time. That's called Pareto's Principle. And most likely it's true. So take those couple jeans that are your favorites, your go-tos, you wear them all the time, you love them, grab those, we know we're gonna keep them. That's easy. Now I want you to scan through and look for anything that you know you need to get rid of right off the bat. This would be anything that's uncomfortable, damaged, doesn't fit right. You deserve better. You deserve to have clothes that are comfortable, that fit you well, and that are in good condition. So if they're not, toss them out. Now you're going to scan through for anything that's out of season. If it's wintertime right now and you've got some capris in there and you know you're not going to wear them till summer because it's cold where you live, pull them out. We're not going to get rid of those, but you are going to take anything that's off season and fold it up into a pile that will be stored somewhere for later. Now for those things that are left, you can just go through them and decide one by one. Do I want to keep it or do I want to get rid of it? By the time you've done a couple categories, you get really quick at just pulling out, this is a favorite, this is a get rid of, this is off season, and then going through what's left. By the way, when you're pulling all of your clothes out one category at a time, it's okay to leave them on the hangers. Then they're already on the hanger when you're ready to put them back in your closet. What you have left is all of the clothes that you love, that fit you, that are comfortable, and we're going to get those organized even better. Before you put all the clothes that you love, that are comfortable, that fit you well, before you put them all back in your closet, we're going to do step 2, which is shine. Clean up your closet, dust it, vacuum, wipe off scuff marks. If there's things in there that don't even belong, they're not clothing items, they don't belong in your closet, remove them out. If you have broken hangers, get rid of them. If you really want to take it up a notch and make your closet look really nice, get rid of any mismatched hangers. It looks really nice to open a closet and see all the hangers perfectly matching. I do love the velvet coated hangers because stuff doesn't slide off. So now you have a pile of all the clothes you love. Your closet is clean and fresh and ready for you to put stuff back in it. That takes us to step 3. We're going to set things in order. This really just means put all your clothes back in your closet. But there are a couple tips I found that helps keep my closet nice and tidy. When you are hanging stuff back in your closet, make sure it's hanging nicely on the hanger. Button up buttons, zip up zippers, make sure nothing is inside out. As a bonus, while you're putting stuff back in your closet, put it in color, like a color coordinated order. I tend to put all my jackets together in one place regardless of color, but everything else is organized by color as it's hanging. My closet is small and basic. It just has one bar across the top, and I did add a couple things to help with organization. I bought just a super basic shoe rack, and then I also bought a little basic cubby organizer, and they both fit perfectly on the bottom of my closet, giving me nice organized extra closet space without the price tag of a custom closet, which I do want to do one day, but until then, this works great for small closet organization. If you have cubbies or shelves for folding items, I find the easiest clothes to fold are pants and sweatshirts. I feel like they fold and stack really nicely. If you have drawers or baskets, that is best for things like socks, underwear, bras, workout clothes. Quick tip for socks. I replaced all of my socks recently. I have all socks that are all white. They're all the same brand. Every time I do laundry, I don't have to try and mix and match different brands and colors. Like, all my socks match together. They're easy to throw in the drawer and it makes it look really organized. For a long time, the Puma socks from Costco were my favorite, but my daughter wears those too and I didn't like them getting mixed up all the time. So I tried a bunch of different brands and now the Columbia socks are my favorite. I'll put a link down below. Look at you go. You've cleaned out your closet. You got rid of stuff. You have off-season things out of the way. Everything that you put back in is nice and organized. There's still one more step, and step 4 is to sustain. We want this to stick. There is no closet clean out video that can teach you something that you do one time and you're done cleaning your closet for the rest of your life. There's none. So, what we're going to do is accept that and work with it. Schedule yourself on a seasonal cycle to tidy up your closet. It gets faster and faster if you do this regularly. Every time the season changes, follow this quick process. Go through your categories, keep your favorites, get rid of stuff that doesn't fit, cycle in and out the on and off season clothes, dust, vacuum, tidy it up, put it all back nicely. And hey, if you're ready to tackle your recipes next, check out my other video on how to organize your recipes once and for all.